an und tanz mit min Marie. Wenn min Marie nicht tanzen kann, dann hätt sie schäfer bin. Ich trek ein langen Kleidrock an, die ist dat Lekow sehen.
Here we are, just leaving Schvidvin. We quite literally couldn't find a restaurant to have lunch here as we'd planned, so we went to the supermarket, got some cheese and bread, which we've been doing a lot of on this trip. We're pretty well only about 5 k's away from Leekow now, so we're nearly there. We've just parked on the side of the road because we're not entirely sure that we are in the right bit of the world here. Actually, we were on the right road because look at this. Leckowo, that's the sign. 4 k's. Woohoo! Finally, I was in the hometown of my great-great-grandmother, Mathilde, who was born here in this little village in 1845. She would have known this church and walked these streets. We were instantly the centre of attention in Leckowo. Every time we get out of the car, it makes all that noise. So we're a little bit visible and obvious here in Leekow at the moment. This man introduced himself and took us on a tour of the village. Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry.
Lekowo, Lekowo.
Lekowo.
Lekowo, here.
Mieszkam w Lekowie. Teraz to jest tam dom taki, pegerowski tam był.
We couldn't understand a word each other said, but it was interesting anyway. The bloke is telling us that this is a Niemiecki dom.
Tak.
That's the cafe and shop. The plural of chips in Polish is chipsy. And now I'm going to go in and attempt to buy a cup of coffee. It might or might not work. I'm not quite sure whether they actually have coffee in there. Ancestor or no ancestor, I'd been longing for a cup of coffee since we'd left the Hotel Gramada that morning. I just tried to buy a coffee, but I think the sign out the front's just for decoration. They don't actually have it in there. You can buy a jar of coffee, but not a coffee. So I think we'll go back to Schvidvin for our coffee. There we go, 9 kilometres back to Schvidvin. As a young girl, I'm sure Mathilde had no idea that one day she'd sail to Australia. I wonder what she was thinking about as she boarded that sailing ship in Hamburg, never to see this place again.
I'll do or die, you'll know the reason why when to